I get asked all the time, Travis, if you were moving to San Clemente right now, where would you actually live? Not the safe agent answer, not the, oh, it depends on my priorities, but my honest, truthful answer. So today I'm gonna tell you exactly where I'd move personally, what I respect about the two other communities that people would assume I would choose, and why this is a great fit for myself in 2026. Before we get into it, my name is Travis Schloderer with Compass. I'm a real estate advisor and I specialize in selling homes in San Clemente and South Orange County. Let's get into it. Now, let's start with the answer that most people expect because it's a good one. If you ask anyone who has Googled San Clemente in the past year or so, Talega usually comes up, and it's for a good reason. It's master planned, it has 4 pools, over 19 miles of trails, 7 playgrounds, and a genuine community feel. Now, for a lot of families, especially ones relocating from out of state, that infrastructure is exactly what makes the move feel safe and easy. And don't get me wrong, I would never talk anyone out of Talega. It gets the job done and it is an obvious choice if that's what you're looking for. For me personally though, it comes down to what I'd rather spend my money on. Talega typically runs between $1.8 and $2.1 million for a single family home. You're still about 15 minutes from the beach, and that's a fair trade for a lot of people. I just value something slightly different. The other answer people expect from me is the coast. Somewhere like Sea Summit in Marblehead, which is the newest luxury community in the city. It's on the ocean side of the 5, it has resort style amenities, and it's within walking distance of the trail system. But what I personally prioritize day to day, more space, more land, a quieter pace. I'd rather put my budget towards square footage and a bigger lot rather than new construction and proximity alone. So if I genuinely love both of those communities, and I do, I help clients buy there all the time, where would I actually put my own money? Forster Ranch, and it's on the north side of San Clemente. Here's why it fits what I value. First, the math just works. You're typically looking at 1.5 to 1.8 on a single family home rather than 1.8 to 2.1 in Talega. And for that, you're getting noticeably bigger lots and breathing room for every dollar. Rolling hills and a little bit more space in between neighbors, you're getting a little bit quieter pace of life than you would maybe somewhere like Talega or down by the pier. There's no lifestyle manager running 20 events a year, and you're genuinely getting to know your neighbors and building community within. Second, the amenities are still good, they're just a little less flashy. Community pools, a spa, a clubhouse, and what every parent really loves about this community is there's a pirate themed playground. Now, third, and this is something that a lot of people skip, inside Forster Ranch, there's a specific play if you want it. 4 gated communities called the Reserves, north, south, east, and west. They were built in the early 2000s and each has its own gated entry, pool, and playground. Reserve North is the priciest of the 4 and it gives you that gated community feel without paying the coastal premium for it. The schools are great, but there is one thing worth noting here. Just like Talega, it's a little bit inland. The beach is a drive, not a walk, but if I'm being truly honest about what I value day to day, a bigger lot, more square footage, a quieter pace, then Forster Ranch is the obvious choice. Now, if you pushed me to get even more specific, I'd point you towards the Reserves, specifically Reserve North if the budget allows. Why? It gives you everything Forster Ranch already does. The space, the value, a quieter feel, plus an actual gate and tight-knit community within the broader neighborhood of Forster Ranch. You're getting a meaningful, different experience than the open gated community of Forster Ranch without paying the premium of being on the coast in those gated communities. Now, let me walk you through exactly what a day actually looks like in Forster Ranch, and this is what most people forget to ask. Forster Ranch sits right by the on-ramp for the 5 freeway, which matters a little bit more than most people make it out to be. If you're commuting up to Irvine or even towards LA, you're getting onto the freeway a lot faster than most people in the coastal area of San Clemente. You're not fighting through downtown traffic, and this helps make the commute that much more enjoyable. Day to day, you have closer access to grocery stores and everyday retail on Avenida Pico, making it so you don't have to go grocery shopping in the touristy spots of San Clemente. Your kids' schools are in the neighborhood fabric, so you don't have to drive across town to actually take them to school. That combination, easy freeway access, everyday convenience, and the beach still close enough to fit into your everyday life. This is a big reason why Forster Ranch works so well in practice and not just on paper. Now, I want to be clear, this is my personal pick, not the universal answer. If walking by the beach is the reason why you're moving to San Clemente, then somewhere like Sea Summit or the Coastal Corridor is going to be the answer for you, and the premium is going to be worth it. And if you want the whole master plan community feel with a lot of activities going on and miles of trails, then Talega is the answer for you, and that is a great choice. My pick is for the buyer like me who values space, value, and quieter pace over proximity and amenities. So that's my answer. If I were moving to San Clemente in 2026, I would choose Forster Ranch, and if budget allowed, specifically the Reserves North. If you want to know what's actually available in Forster Ranch right now, or if you're looking at another neighborhood in San Clemente or South Orange County, shoot me a DM or leave me a text. I'll leave my number in the description, and I'd love to help you out. And if you want more of these no fluff takes about South Orange County or San Clemente, then like and subscribe. It really helps with the channel's growth. And drop a comment. Do you agree with my pick, or would you go somewhere else? I'll see you in the next one.